Hey, what's happening there, guys? Elton here. Not Elton John, that's for sure. Hey, look, that looks like Van Gogh there in that ad. Anyway, so yeah. Just sort of a spur-of-the-moment idea to... I don't know, I saw something, this video today, this old commercial with James Gandolfini, a.k.a., you know, he's portraying Tony Soprano. And it was something about getting out there and trying something new every day, which I never do. I'm terrible at trying new things. That's the problem with getting old. My God, is it ever humid though? Holy cow. It's a good thing I chose a street to go down that goes downwards. So there's little effort walking down it, literally, like, because yesterday, I don't know, it seems I went up more than anything. And anyway, so yeah, we're on University Street here. We're right at the top of it. And over here, look at this beautiful moss-covered building, or there's another term for it. I forget what it's called. I don't know what that overgrowth is called, whatever. So, and then over here, you have the old Royal Victoria Hospital here, which seems to still be open. I thought this was supposed to be closed or something, no? Wasn't it supposed to be made into like condos or something? Look, there's an ambulance over there. Give you a bit of a better view here though, before we start going down there. Some kind of heat pump or something here, major, eh? See, look at that archway, that's really cool. Well, we're under a severe thunderstorm watch. Nothing unusual there. Probably be more unusual if we actually had a thunderstorm, or severe thunderstorm for that matter, because usually, as I'm watching the radar as usual, being a storm fan or sort of a chaser, you know, every time there's storms, they always end up going, you know, north and northeast of the city, not towards us really. Ooh, what was that? That's a nice looking Porsche. I like, very nice. It's an actual color. I like bling blue. Bling blue. Scrap. Oh yeah, and you know what I saw in the news today? Today is the 17th of July, and I saw in the news that, wow, that's actually a pretty very old school color for that type of vehicle. These things are always black. They're always black, always black. Like a Land Rover. Anyway, so it looks like yesterday at about 6:10 p.m. the small town of St. Adolphe d'Auward in the Laurentians north here got hit by a tornado. And then I saw the footage from the air and I'm like, holy shit, looked like it was an F3 tornado on top of that. So that really like was very, very interesting news. Look at that castle type design. That's how old that bloody hospital is. For sure was built in the 1800s, you know. Of course, if I was an octopus, I could probably tell you that right now. But I don't. I'd have to stop the camera recording and yada yada yada. So, oh yeah, yesterday I went out too. It wasn't just that it was hot and humid as it is now, but man, my foot has been killing me. Specifically the front part of my foot, where my big toe with the joint connects is attached to the foot with the ball behind the attachment. Oh my God, it's terrible. The whole week, well, not a whole week, but the days where it was humid like today. So that's why I vowed myself, Elton, take it slow today, take it slow. So you see a lot of these old buildings have been repurposed into McGill University buildings there, as you can see. So, ooh, yeah, man. That's right, don't look at me, watch the road. See, that's a good driver right there. Oh, look at that beauty. Oh, Triumph, nice, 2 for 2, eh? I think I actually like that Triumph more. But I remember being on the street specifically one time in my life, 22 years ago. I was going through a bizarre time, very weird time, and I was having anxiety attacks, and I was prescribed the wrong medication. So I don't know, it's very, very emotional, you know. And so I'm going to the hospital here, and I didn't have a family doctor, you know. I don't know. I was having a crisis, okay, right? And I'm walking up this steep street, and there's this white Ford Tempo or Topaz, whatever. It's parked here, and I see, like, I look at it, and it starts backing up. It starts rolling, like, in reverse. It started rolling. So I hang on to, I grab a hold of the rear bumper on the corner, and I'm like, and somebody comes up to me, and I'm like, call the cops! And the cops show up. I don't know. They managed to find something, a piece of wood or something to keep the vehicle stationary, you know, and anyway, so that was really bizarre, and kind of freaked me out quite a bit actually. Look at that, all those windows, that was all added some time ago. Check that out. There was no windows there way back when that stuff was like new, or almost like new, or 50, 60, 70 years old, whatever. Not like now where they're like, what, 300 years old, you know? You think I talk too much? I think maybe we'll see an oldie cruise by? Probably not. Wow. And you know, I know that because you don't see any old cars driving downtown Montreal anymore, or in the inner city for that matter. It's unfortunate for so many reasons, which I've mentioned many times. I don't feel like doing it again. What is this building called? It's the what? The gratuity building. I don't know why. Maybe that's the name of the cross street here. I don't know. We'll take a gander. So yeah, I don't expect to see any old vehicles there. Hey, look at this. See, this is pretty right on. I've never seen this street before, or never really noticed it anyway. Somebody's moving there clearly. Maybe there's an old K-car Aries parked here somewhere, eh? Yeah, right. Prince Arthur. Oh shit, that's the beginning and end of Prince Arthur. How do you like that? Now, mind you, of course, a lot of people live around here are these McGill University students, obviously, and I think that's why they call it the McGill ghetto. Not really much of a ghetto anymore, considering how a lot of these buildings have been restored, and therefore, due to the high cost of the value of the properties, hence these historic buildings getting a lot of work done there. You know, there's nothing cheap anymore in big cities like Montreal, which has become way too popular to live here. You know, there's a Ukraine flag and flying in solidarity of those peoples. They got a raw deal from the man in Russia. Yeah, we all got a raw deal from that guy, didn't we? Eh? What the hell is this? What the hell is that? This must be some kind of a fraternity building or something. Wouldn't it be nice if somebody actually walked by and told me exactly what this building was? It looks a little rough though, eh? Actually, it looks really rough. I should know. I've been living in ghettos for years. I'm glad I did. It's a good idea. As long as I find myself or meander my way towards the Tim Hortons, and I just remembered no, actually, I'm a few more blocks more west from Park Avenue than I thought, actually. Come to think of it. Oh, I didn't know there's a bunch of old elevators there around here. Yeah, I don't do that much. The hunting for vintage elevators thing anymore. It's just it's usually a waste of time. 99.9% of the times the front or second doors are locked, so you can't get in. Whatever. See, that's the truest of Montreal stop signs, when it says arrêt and stop. But the funny thing is, I gotta stop this a second maybe. Okay, good. Close your door. I don't want to hear your gibberish music to interfere with me. We're trying to make pennies and nickels and dimes and quarters. Beautiful, just beautiful. One of these days in my series of paintings, I want to actually do a painting. If you guys, Montreal, areas like where I live, Montreal, and Plateau Montreal, Rosemont, Hochelaga, Verdun, places like this. You got old buildings, right, older than this, and they're working class. They're, definitely not elaborate like this beauty here. But anyway, boy, look at that driveway. It's fit for a Lincoln 59, 69, 79, 77, 82, you know what I mean. But yeah, I'd like to do one of those shoebox houses that's in those types of neighborhood, if you know what I mean. It's a one level, and they call it shoebox because it's like shaped like a shoebox. It's just one level, one floor, and they're usually tucked in the back between these types of buildings, like as if there was a building that was there before that shoebox was made. Shoebox against, play on words, right? Beautiful fixture. Look at that, eh? That looks like Art Deco, eh? Maybe, or older than that, maybe. Okay, I gotta admit, maybe it would have been nicer to do this on a sunny day, but who cares? So what? It's beautiful. It's not freezing. It's not minus 27,000. There's greenery and lush everywhere. It's beautiful, and grass, and not all the cars are all fucking dirty and filthy and cruddy. Bad enough being colorless. This looks like it was a church, actually. I could be wrong. Old Burke's, I guess related, I'm sure, to the famous Henry Burke's, right? The jewelry store. Eh? Meh? Yeah, but it's true what I said about colorless, eh? Like, need I say more? I never went to university myself. I'm a high school graduate. I did about 2 years of CJEP. I did some night school. I even recently forgotten how one time actually... I am not the smartest guy in the world, you know. Back in 1993, actually, imagine to my dismay when I got my report card, right, in friggin' May or June, or I guess it was May, and I found out that I was missing, like, I think 3 credits in order to be able to graduate. So I had to fucking go to summer school. What a drag, man. I had to go to summer school. I was talking to a friend about that recently. I had to go to St. Thomas, I think. Never went there before until that time. I hear a truck coming. The trucks that sound like vacuums. Sorry. The commercial vehicles of nowadays that sound like vacuums, I should say. Oh, this should be Milton, if I'm not mistaken. Milton Street. If I remember right, this is not a very long street, so it's not going to be a very long walk. I think it finishes at Sherbrooke over there, so... Hey, it's one of those new Mac Midliners. Kind of cool, kind of weird, you know. Kind of like myself, actually. Milton Street. Look at that. Wow, I never noticed that church. Look how bizarre that roof is on that. Tabarnak. That is strange. Looks like there should be a 60 Oldsmobile or flat top parked there, or a Cadillac or something like that. Very 60s indeed, man. It's actually more bizarre that there's no windows practically. There's no door. I like the weird stuff. You know why? So just these kids hear me? Because everything today has become very banal and predictable. That's why I like the weird stuff. And that's why I like being weird on top of that. Be weird. Be yourself, man. Let it all hang out. But the problem is, when you're these kids age of 20s, boy, you really got to follow the crowd, you know? You really got to follow the crowd. Then you're really out if you don't follow the crowd. Look at that, eh? 2 blue cars together. This is ugly. This is a nice looking car. I like these Jettas. These are nice. Nice looking ride. These wagons. But that stupid Mini. Ugh. This one looks better. But it's not a 4-door, so it looks better. Oh, they got a bike path here too. Isn't that nice? Let's zoom in here for a second. Look at this bike path. Nobody's using it. That's really great money spent. I like the apple green on this Civic, but I don't like that Civic. Which is funny, because in the 90s I didn't care about Honda Civics. I thought they were okay, nothing more than that. But now they're actually antiques. Talking about, like, you know, 92 and up there, around there when they redesign them. Oh my God, is it humid today? Holy mackerel. Whew. You know what they say? It's not the heat, it's the humidity. It's like, I can even prove it to you right now. Let me see here. I'm not going to look up that other thing I was thinking about, but let me see here. See if I can find you. Checking the radar here. I'll give you a shot of the radar. See? Everything is moving north or east. Sunday, 24th of July, 2022. Did I say 23? 29 degrees with humidity of 63%. That's pretty high. Hello, Mr. Truck Driving Freightliner M2 truck. This is a beautiful street, though. I'm really glad I did this. Maybe if I can think of something else different, I should do that. I never do it. I should do that today. As a matter of fact, what do you guys suggest that I do that? Is that to do a walking video on a street I've never been on? Well, I've done a walking video on University, but not here. Probably from Sherbrooke Street down or Demisnev down, something like that. You know, catch my drift. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at this graffiti. Here, there's graffiti. Wow. I'm not going to say anything. I say too much as it is about anything. Like yesterday when actually I went into Barrie UCAT Metro. And so I go in there, you know, and I go down to the platform. It's hot as hell. And I see these stupid kids, you know. I don't mean little kids. I mean, you know, like, whatever, early 20s, late teens. There's 3 of them, and they're literally standing, like, you know, like half on the edge of the platform, like half, you know, they're... Jeez, I yell out, I'm like, get the hell away from that platform, and get the edge of that platform. And then this guy, this asshole prick, he probably is carrying a knife. I'm sure if he had a chance, he would have fucking stabbed me. You know, right? There's not so many cameras around, there's security everywhere. He's like, comes up to me, he's like, yeah, what's your problem? He's like, you wanna, you know, he's like, what's your problem, man? You know, fuck you and all this, and just really nasty individual. So what are you gonna do, man? It is what it is. You know, and again, the type of guy, what they're doing, and the reaction the guy got from me when I, like, you know, invaded on his stupid stunt there. Fuck that guy, man. That guy, you see the way he responded to me, like flipped out practically. Then you know the guy like that is trouble. Seriously, no doubt about it. So I just yelled at him. I moved away. I said, hey, I just wanted to make sure you guys don't fall into the tracks. You know? That's what I said. Yeah, fuck you, blah blah blah. You know. It's just, which is actually kind of funny that that happened, and I'm lucky in a way that it didn't get worse than that, because actually people are really nuts today in cities like this. And you know, actually, and it's funny because recently I was telling somebody, or a friend of mine, I said to them, I said, you know, I got a big mouth. One of these days somebody's gonna fucking come up to you and stab me from behind or something because I got such a goddamn big mouth. You see that? And now I'm a little bit concerned about that prick from yesterday. That guy could come up to me and find me, you know, and all of a sudden he's like, yeah, take that, McFall. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it is what it is, man. You know, I mean, what can I do? I'm not doing fantastically lately. You know, I mean, physically I feel good. The pericarditis is gone, but it's hard to lose one of your best friends. And, you know, it's freaking humid like hell right now. And I'm happy to be doing my paintings, but, you know, it's the weight of the world can crush your spirits. You know, inflation and all kinds of stuff. It's, well, anyway, I'll just finish by saying before this guy cuts in with his music here. But as I put a post recently on Facebook, as I finished this video, as Jimi Hendrix would sing, you know, manic depression is a frustrating mess. Yeah, so I know that all too well. So if you don't watch you stop watching my videos because you find out I'm manic depression, then you are a judgmental bitch. Go watch other things that are full of fluff, and you're a snowflake probably on top of that. So I try to be nice. I am nice, but I can be a prick. I admit it. And we are finishing here on beautiful Sherbrooke Street West, Rue Sherbrooke. And yeah, I saw you do that there, woman. I saw you. I recorded that. That's no. See what she did that? You know, that type of person. I know that kind of personality. You know what those people are? Those are the kind of people, they think they're right about everything, right? Even though they're wrong. So that's the kind of people you want to avoid in life, believe me. They're gonna drag. They're just a drain, is what they are. Hey, by the way, as I'm finishing this up here, check this building out. It always intrigued me. In the city of downtown Montreal of skyscrapers and skyscrapers, and there's this People's Church here. Just a regular old building. Looks like it could be a school. Looks like it could be some kind of a industrial company. And that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Be safe. Be good. And you know, don't take any shit from no one. So, and yeah, oh, by the way, check me out on Patreon, if you want to help out the cause. Be much appreciated for a guy who's got his challenges and definitely not rich. We'll finish with this Mopar-looking Ford pickup here. Right. Thanks you. Merci. Bye bye.